Hello and welcome to Ride with T. In today's video we're going to look at both of my bikes, the old and the new, and we're going to answer the question, which is best to ride, the old bike or the new bike, a V-twin or a parallel twin. And maybe you can help me on this, because this bike is causing me lots of problems. I've owned it now for over 12 years I think, and this is the longest I've ever owned a motorcycle, to be honest, because I used to chop and change quite often, as you do. But this one has been over 12 years. It's changed a lot since I've owned it. I've chopped it, I've bobbed it, I've changed the handlebars numerous times. It's sat in the garage for 6 months. It's only just been started, it's only just been polished and cleaned. I cleaned it and serviced it with the intention of selling it. But of course, I took it out for a ride, and now I'm back in love with it again. The curse of a motorbike. I love my Royal Enfield, the parallel twin. I do love this, and I would ride to the south of Thailand and back again, which I have done twice on this bike. Would I do it on this bike? Not a chance. It's just not reliable enough. This bike has taught me so much. I've had this bike to pieces so many times. Wheels off, carburetors off, exhausts off, radiators off, you name it. I've put new starter motor in it, I've put new wheel bearings in it, new spark plugs, new spark plug leads. It's had it all, and it does run very well now. For a 40-year-old bike, it does have 1988 stamped on the wheel rims here somewhere, so it is an old bike. It's a unique bike for Thailand, as in it's a 600cc. It's very rare. Most of them that were imported to Thailand back at the time were 400cc. It's known as the Honda Steed. It's also known as the Honda VLX, and it's also known as the Honda VT, and it's also known as the Honda Shadow. Different names around the world. In China, believe it or not, it's known as the Iron Horse, which kind of makes sense. Steed, Iron Horse, I suppose. But yeah, in Thailand it's known as the Honda Steed. I am a member of the Honda Steed Club in Thailand. They're quite revered bikes. It's a poor man's Harley Davidson. It looks like a Harley, sounds like a Harley, rides like a Harley. And boy, do I get the looks on this bike. When I take this one into town, I don't get half the looks as what I get with this one. And even the young generation, every time I pull up, they just stop with jaws on the ground and like, wow, what a lovely bike. I would love to own such a lovely bike like this. So I'm on a dilemma. I've test ridden so many new bikes recently, doing ride reviews, which I do like to do. But the problem with that is you start falling in love with other bikes. And I found a bike that's a hybrid of this one and this one. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, I did a review on the Indian Scout 1250. Boy, did that bike blow my mind. Wow. It was a real tango moment. Bop, bop, bop. It just got me out of nowhere. I just opened up that throttle and I was just immediately hooked on that bike. And it is a V-twin, but it's got the capability of traveling long distance, the same as my Super Meteor. So should I sell this bike and sell this bike and go out and buy an Indian Scout? I'm in my senior years now. I haven't got long left. Who knows? So should I buy what I want? I need your help on this. I do need your help on this. What should I do? Should I sell this and sell this? Or should I keep my channel running, keep the Super Meteor, because that's what my channel is mainly revolved around, and keep this one as my V-twin thrill when I need it? I'm really in a dilemma, I really am. This bike, if I sold it, I'd be lucky to get 80,000 Thai baht, which is about 2,000 UK pounds. This one, how much am I going to get for this now? Ooh, probably 150,000 Thai baht, just over £3,000, £3,500 maybe. So, you know, half of what I paid for them, both of them. And this, if I add that together, that's going to be £5,000, nowhere near what I need for an Indian Scout. So I'd be out of pocket severely, but I would have two bikes into one. That's what I'm thinking of. It would give me more room in the garage. I would have the thrill of this bike with the reliability of this bike all rolled into one. So I'm in a dilemma, guys. I need you to help me out. Should I sell this? Should I sell this? Should I keep them both? Or should I just sell that one and keep the Meteor and get a Honda Rebel 1100, because that's a lot cheaper than the Indian Scout and still a very good bike. And that bike hooked me as well. Not as much as the Indian Scout, but it definitely hooked me. It was a fine balance between the two. So what's the thrill of riding an old bike? I suppose it's the heritage, it's the sound, definitely not the brakes, because they are pretty much non-existent on an old bike. Drum brake on the rear, if it gets slightly wet, it doesn't work. The front brakes hardly work. My forks need servicing severely. That does need doing on this bike. And also the lights. Have you ever heard that phrase? A piss hole in the snow. They're not very good. So poor lights, poor braking, fuel economy is down the pan also, and reliability. I wouldn't ride this very far away from home because I just know something's going to go wrong on it. So what is the appeal of an old bike? Why do we love them so much? They're not exactly cheap to keep on the road either, and especially with the price of new bikes these days. You know, that new BSA Bantam that's been released, the new Honda CB350, they're really affordable. It's brand new. Would you want to spend £2,000 on an old bike, or would you rather spend £3,500 and get a brand new bike with a warranty and all the modern facilities of ABS? This hasn't got ABS either. So, you know, modern bikes, I suppose, in my opinion, are better value. They just lack that bit of character sometimes. So this bike was my first cruiser, and what I love about it for a short-legged rider is how easily I can manhandle this bike. You do ride it by the seat of your pants. I think that is an extra thrill in its own right, in the fact that you know it's not as safe as a modern bike with the ABS, with the better braking, even with the better engine braking as well. Actually, that engine braking on that Super Meteor 650 is phenomenal. I don't actually hardly touch the brakes on corners, do not. So yeah, this bike is all cleaned, ready for sale, and now it's got me once again. It's been sat for 6 months. I haven't ridden it for 6 months, and now I've ridden it 3 times today already. I don't think I'm ready to let it go, sadly. Don't know what to do. Can you help me out, please? Let's put this to the vote, actually. Should I sell them, get a new bike, or just sell this one and just make extra room in my garage because it doesn't get used as much as it should do, and let somebody else have the enjoyment of this beautiful bike?